Hey guys, it's James here. I just filmed the last video and I said that in the last video I had a lot of pickups for that I haven't actually shown on camera yet. Now, I'll be honest with you, I can't actually remember which ones I have and which I haven't, but I'm pretty sure all of these ones I've not shown on camera before, and these are pickups I've done over the month of January. These pickups are all DVDs. I did say I was going to stop buying DVDs because the space that I've got for them, I don't have room to keep my DVDs apart from ones I really want to in the cases. So I've got like 4 or 5 metal boxes, each hold 500 discs and double-sided sleeves. So when I've collected the DVDs and do that, I then put them in there. And unfortunately, for space requirements, I have to get rid of the cases there. So unless it's a film I really want to watch, I have tried to, and this is what I'm saying, tried to reduce the DVDs I bought. But I have actually just had a look at the pile I bought over January, and it's a decent amount, shall we say. So I've got the pile in front of me, so we'll just go through them. So first one I picked up, which I don't have on Blu-ray, but I'm sure is available on Blu-ray, and that is Russell Crowe and the Water Diviner. Now, the Water Diviner, that's a story of I think it's an Australian story, what would you call him? A rancher whose son dies at Gallipoli, is it Gallipoli? Yeah. And I think he's trying to locate the body of his son. I have watched this movie, but it was a couple of years ago, so I don't have the full things. And what I thought about it at the time is I thought it was an okay movie, but it wasn't anything special on there. So when I seen the opportunity to pick it up for 25p on DVD, I thought, okay, we'll take it. Yeah, and I say more than likely what will happen is I'll end up replacing it with a Blu-ray at some point. I think it was a movie. See, this is what I like about movies. Sometimes you watch something and think, that's okay, it's good, it's not, it's alright, and then you can change your opinion on them if you've watched them 2 or 3 times. I think I found that with Arrival. I think Arrival I watched, and my first opinions on it weren't too great, and it has sort of grown on me. Sometimes movies can do that. I say I paid 25p for that, so there we go. I also picked up this one, which I haven't seen, and that is Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 with Dennis Hopper. And again, I haven't got that on Blu-ray, and it was, I think this one was 50p. So I thought I picked that one up, so I thought, you know, why not? I'll take that one too. So I said I don't know much about that one. Yeah. So I also picked up this one. This is in CX on 4K for £10, and it's also in Blu-ray. I think it's £5 or £6. And it has been on Netflix as well. And I've attempted to watch this film 4 or 5 times, but the truth of the matter is I can't get through it. But when I seen it for £1, I thought I'd take it, and that's Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets. Some people have said that this is a terrible movie. I'll be honest with you, I can't tell you because I can't get through it. You know, does that say something to you? Is it a good movie? Is it not? Well, let me know your thoughts on that one. I say it's got the DVD. I say for £1. I say more than likely I'll replace that with the Blu-ray, but I say I'm patient, so I can wait till the Blu-ray drops or the 4K drops to a decent price, a price I'm prepared to pay for it, shall we say. So we'll take that one for now. A lot of people have said to me that this series is a really good one as well, and 2 decent Hollywood actors. Well, I say 2 ones I really like, in fact, Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson, and this is the entire first series of True Detective. I don't know how many series of that there is. I think I paid £1 for that as well, maybe. So I thought, you know, pick up that up. It's a bit beat up, or is it? Is it supposed to be like that? To be honest with you, I'm not quite sure. But I picked up that one as well, and so HBO 2014 3-disc set, like this. So I picked that one up as well. I picked this one up for 50p, and that was the director's cut of George A. Romero's The Dawn of the Dead. Full uncut version. And at some point this was pre-owned for £4. So I picked that one up, and it says director's cut is acclaimed as one of the best horror films ever made. This cult classic is George Romero's classic. I say, I don't actually think I've seen this. I've seen the remake of it, Whether in the Mall, and I thought that was a really good film. So again, another one for me to watch, maybe when I retire. This was in the 4 for £1, or it might even been 5 for £1. That is the second part of the Maze Runner, The Scott Trials. I watched this movie, and again, I thought it was a pile of rubbish, to be honest with you. Maybe it is part of the 3 story. I've not got the Maze Runner, The Death Cure yet, so I really need to do that. But I just actually realised I've got this, and I don't know how I managed to pick it up, so if anyone wants it, just let me know. I picked up this one as well, and I think I paid 50p for this, and that is the first and second series of Luther, the BBC release, and it's a brilliant detective story, and it's obviously stars Idris Elba in there, and I thought that would be nice. And again, this is what I can't when it's as low as 50p, I can't resist it. So there you go. And these ones here, again, all of these were in the 4 or 5 for £1, and I just like to look at this one, and this is Julianne Moore and Matt Damon, and it's directed by George Clooney, and that's Rubicon. Again, don't know much about it. I, in my last video, uploaded my link to my CLZ Cloud, and that's where I store my movies on there, so I do want to watch them, and I want to see the trailer, or I want to have a look for a movie. I usually look at that first, and then I've got most of them in alphabetical order in my DVD collection, so I can usually pick it out if I do fancy it. So that's where I sort of store my library, and just so you know. Another one that's not on Blu-ray, I don't think I've got it on DVD yet, True Lies. What a classic that one is. I believe that is going to be put on Blu-ray in this year, but as you know, James Cameron is working on about 50 Avatar sequels, or sorry, is it 4 Avatar sequels, and that one just hasn't been got round to, but I'm pretty sure it's getting a 2019 release, so that's okay. And say again, happy to pick that one up for 25p. This one I picked up I remember watching this movie with Sam Elliott, Cher and Eric Stoltz, and it's The Mask. Again, I don't know if that's on Blu-ray or not. If any of you know, or if any of you want to correct me and say it's not, and I say, look, 3 for £1 on that one. So they're either 3 or 4 for £1, these ones. So I thought, for 33p, we'll take it. I also picked up this one because it looked a bit cheesy, and that is Asteroid, and it's with Kyle Reese, Michael Biehn, or what's his name in Aliens? Hicks. Hicks, or Kyle Reese, and it's Asteroid, a nice post-apocalyptic one. And again, one I really think I'm going to look forward to getting around to watching. That's the thing with the physical media that I buy. You know, I might not watch everything I've bought, but I like to have the choice to, and that's the main thing. So I also picked up this one, and that's the complete season 7 of How I Met Your Mother. And I think I've got some of these, but I've not got them all. So happy with that. I've watched that from start to finish, and to be honest with you, I don't know if you spoil the end, was a big disappointment for me, that's for sure. Picked up this. Can I beat this? I would love to own this full set on Blu-ray. Really would. Airwolf. I love that theme tune. That wasn't it, by the way. That was just me trying to do it. It's clearly nowhere near what it should be. And I got 3 episodes of Airwolf: Sweet Britches, The Truth About Holly, and Firestorm. I say, and forgot what his name is. Who is it? Is it Van Cleef? It's It's not Van Cleef, what is his name? Jan Michael Vincent. Why am I saying that? Is Van Cleef the guy with the patch on his eye? Not quite sure. And this is created by Donald B. Bazzario, and I like him done Quantum Leap and Airwolf's another classic. So really would like to own that whole on Blu-ray, but for now I'll settle for the 3 episodes I've got. This one I actually picked up from my daughter. I've watched this and I think it's a really, really interesting war movie, and that's The Book Thief. I think it's a great movie and it's got a good story in it, and I think it's a really good one. I actually bought it for my daughter. I asked her to watch it, but she didn't want it. So there you go. Young people these days. I picked up this one as well, and that's Reasonable Doubt, and that is with Samuel L. Jackson and Dominic Cooper. And looks like a crime thriller. And I say, again, see when these are only 25p each? Can't resist, I really need to try and resist them. This one here, when I say they're 25p each, it's 4 for £1, so you really want to try and find your 4 for £1, 4 decent ones in there. And I couldn't find one that one day, and I got this, so just picked up this that was in with it, and that is the Mad Max trilogy. And they are really good movies. I've got a couple of them on Blu-ray, but again, if anyone wants that, just let me know. Oh, this one will please Pete Blu-ray with Brett. I say I've not seen this movie, and I haven't got on Blu-ray, but again, for 25p, it's The New Police Story, single disc edition. Unshackled by the safety of Morris returns to old school hard action. So I think I'm going to watch that one. Pete always seems to enjoy the one, so I think I might give it a go. And this one here, I just like the cover of it, and it's called Waiting for Superman. I just like the cover of that one, so that's why I picked that one up. And I don't have this on Blu-ray or DVD, and I'm glad I found this one, and that's The Jackal. This is a remake, but I think this is a good remake, and Bruce Willis plays a great role in here, and so does Richard Gere. I really, really enjoy this movie. That's one I will pick up on Blu-ray if I can find it. The Jackal, I really, really enjoy that. And Jack Black's in it. He does a little cameo role, doesn't he, where he gets his, shall we say, comeuppance. But I really, really enjoy that movie, and I really think it's a good one. See when that's on TV, see when I've got movies and I've not got them, when they come on TV, I'm always just sit there and watch them, and I'm like, I wish I'd done a DVD, because I can't stand the adverts that are in the TV one, so but I'm glad I own that one too. That's why I picked that one up. And another classic, I've seen this one here, and this is a brand new extended version, Robert Shaw, Harrison Ford and Edward Fox, and that's Force 10 from Navarone. I have seen this as well. I can't remember most of it, but I do remember I enjoyed it. Oh, see, some of these ones, I don't know if they're even released on Blu-ray. This one I picked up, and I really picked this up for Martin Short. And I really, really like Martin Short. I think he's a great actor. I like him in Inner Space. I like him in the Santa Claus 3. There's a few other things I've seen him in as well. And I have actually seen this movie, and I've seen it on TV, and I've always wanted to get it. And that's Nick Nolte and Martin Short in The Three Fugitives. I think the story is that Martin Short is on the run with a little girl and gets Nick Nolte help. And I really enjoy that one. So I'm very happy to get that one too. And again, that was in the 3 for £1. I don't have this one with Bridget Nielsen and Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it isn't. I haven't got it on Blu-ray, but see, this is what I'm saying. These will do for now. When I do get the cash and I can upgrade the ones that are here to Blu-ray, I'll do that, and then I'll get rid of them. But for now, I'm happy to do that. So what I'll sometimes even do is, when I do get the case for the Blu-ray, I take the DVD out it and then see if I can just put the DVD in there. Because sometimes I don't have Blu-ray players in every room in the house. Sounds like I live in a mansion, but I don't. But so if I do watch something at night when I'm putting my wee boy to bed and he's away asleep, and I just wait till he's thing, or sometimes I watch a movie and he doesn't have a Blu-ray player in his room, so it's always handy to have the DVD of the movie as well. That's a good thing. Maybe I'll get him a Blu-ray player. But there you go. This one here, again, I'm clicking up the Harrison Fords, and this is Working Girl, and again I was going to Mel Griffiths, and again I remember watching this and enjoying it, so I picked that one up too. I actually started watching this on one of the streaming channels the other night there when my son was in bed, and because he does have Amazon, he does have like an Xbox 360, so I can watch like Amazon Video. And I started watching this, and I think I fell asleep before I got to the end. But the classic Robin Williams and Jumanji. I like the remake of this one as well. I think it's a good one. I think they're making a third one on there. So again, I picked that up. That is on Music Magpie for about £4, but at the moment, see, if you are building a collection and you are trying to you can't get every movie you want on the best format. You can. You've got to be realistic. And when that's 25p, I can always upgrade that at a later time. This one I've watched as well. I've watched this, and I watched this on Netflix, and I really, really enjoyed it. And it's Nick Cage and the Humanity Bureau. And when I seen it in the shop, the case is in great condition, but that doesn't matter to me because I'll probably be throwing it out anyway. But the Humanity Bureau, I think this is one of his better works lately, and I actually really enjoyed watching this one. It's about the post-apocalyptic society when cities are like have got limited resources, and if you don't have a job or you don't meet your coefficient, you get kicked out the city to go and live in the wastelands and more than likely die on there. And this one is like that, and Nick Cage is sent to assess a mother and son, and he has to either decide whether they're going to get kicked out or that, but there ends up being a big twist in it, so there you go. And classic with Sean Connery. Okay, and again, I remember watching this, I remember enjoying it, but I just can't really remember what it was about. And that's Finding Forrester with Sean Connery, and I don't know who the young guy in it is, but I remember really watching this and enjoying it, and so again I picked that one up. So as you can see, I was trying to limit my DVDs for January, but I still have managed to pick up an impressive amount. How many is that? 14, 15, 18, 20, 23, 24, 26 DVDs. Now, see, when I was at the height of my DVD collecting, that was probably a day's worth. To be honest with you, but I say I've got about 3,000, something like that. I don't know, but that's the ones I picked up this month. So again, thank you for watching, guys. If you've got any thoughts on the video or any comments on any of the movies, if you do know any technical information about whether some of these are on Blu-ray or not, please put it down below because I'd like to know. And thank you for your time, and again, thanks for watching.